In this video, we're going to cover sequences and series. So a sequence is an ordered list of numbers, and we have things called terms of the sequence which follow a pattern. These are the numbers, all right? So if we have a look at that example there, 8, 13, and 18, they're what we call the terms of this sequence. What we need to do is find the next 3 terms in it. So we need to look for a pattern that's occurring. So what is happening going from 8 to 13, and then from 13 to 18. What is the thing? What's happening each time that is consistent? All right. So in this case, this is quite an easy one. We know that we can see we're going up by 5 each time. So which means if I go from 18 to the next number, we will also be plussing on 5 and so forth. So if I write T1, that's 8, T2, 13, T3, 18, T4, T5, T6, and then we can fill it in. 18 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So we can see there that the next 3 terms in the sequence will be 23, 28, and 33. All right. So all you're looking for is the pattern. Let's try another one here. So we have 100, 95, and 90. So we're going down by 5 this time. So minus 5, minus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 100, 95, 90, 85, 80, T6, 75. Now here we're introducing fractions, which sometimes some people have a little bit of more difficulty dealing with. Now in the past 2, we added and then we subtracted. This time we're going to do something different. We're going to multiply, all right? So sequences, it doesn't matter what you're doing, all right? So my T1, T2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know this is 1 over 5, 3 over 20, 9 over 80. So let's have a look here. How do I get from the 5 to the 20? Well, we know we're going to times that by 4. What about the 1 to the 3? Well, we're going to times that by 3. How about going from 20 to 80 times 4? And then the 3 at the top to 9 times 3. So we can see that we're timesing each term by 3 over 4, which means my next term, term number 4, will be 27 over 320. Then we have 81 over 1,280, and then our final one will be 243 over 5,120. All right, so as you can see for these terms, these sequences, you're looking for a pattern, and then to find further terms, you're just continuing the pattern on. All right, the next thing we have is something called a series. All right, so a series is just the sum of all the terms that form a sequence. So here we have an example. We have 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus something. The pattern here is that each time we're increasing by 2. Sorry, we're timesing by 2. So what I can do here is go 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32. We have 6 terms there, but we want to find the sum of these all, so we add them all together and we get an answer of 63. So the sum of this series is 63, all right? So we do another one here. Notice that this time we're going from negative to positive to negative. So here we start with a negative, positive, negative, positive. There's a pattern there going on. All right, and the pattern means because we're changing signs each time, we're going to be multiplying by a negative number, because a negative times a negative is a positive, but a positive times a negative is a negative. So it's going to be alternating each time. So if I write this out, we have this. And there's our 6 terms, and we just need to write the sum. And that comes out at 126. Alright, here we have a quick recap. So remember, a sequence is just an ordered list of numbers, and these numbers are called terms of the sequence, and these follow a specific pattern. When we're completing a sequence, we identify what the pattern is, and then continue the sequence until we find, or get to, the required term number, which is usually given to you in the question. A series is just the sum of the terms that form a sequence. So in the same way that we complete a sequence, we identify the pattern and continue to the required term number. Once you've done this, you can add each term number together to find the sum of the series.